Dad, Lex is just trying to do the right thing.
I know he is, Clark. I know he didn't try to buy me off. He's just trying to repay me for damages that he thinks he caused. And you're right. I got no real reason to doubt him. It's just something in my gut tells me I should.
Lex isn't perfect, Dad. I know that. But slamming the door in his face over and over only helps turn him into exactly what you think he already is.
I've decided I can't accept your money.
Mr. Kent, I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect you would.
Lex,
It's okay, Clark. I'll talk to you later.
Dad! Dad! Lex didn't deserve that. People test their land all the time.
I know that, Clark. But this field is where your ship crashed down. If Lex's scientists find anything out here, they could trace it right back to you.
Glad to see I'm not the only one who's curious in Smallville.
Hey, Lex, what are you doing here?
I feel like I owe your father an apology, but I'm not exactly sure why.
It's not you. It's everything. Money problems, the farm. I guess you just didn't understand what you were doing out in that field.
I thought I made myself clear.
You did.
You don't believe me either.
I know you get obsessed about things like the car accident. I find it hard to believe that you'd waste your time supervising a routine land survey, if that's what it was.
My life changed when the meteors hit, and I need to know why.
You can't let it go?
This isn't some empty emotional quest, Clark. It's about finding the truth.
The truth.
I found a man. He said something besides the meteors came down that day.
Like what?
A ship.
And you believe him?
I listened. Chances are he's just another crackpot, but I'd be remiss if I didn't check it out.
And when the next story crops up, you'll be sure to check that one out too.
Clark.
When are you going to be able to put your past behind you?
You look at the stars, Clark. Some of them have been extinguished for thousands of years, but their light is only reaching us now. The past is always influencing the present. I can't change that. All I can do is try to understand it.
Lex, what's the most romantic restaurant in Metropolis?
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of opinions on that, Clark, but personally, I'd have to go with Le Petit Fleur.
Think you could score me a reservation for tonight?
He was a lucky girl.
My mom. It's my parents' anniversary tonight. My dad had a picnic, but now she's in Metropolis with your dad.
They're in Metropolis? At Luthor on a Sunday?
Yeah. Can you believe that he makes her work on her anniversary?
To my father, there's no such thing as a personal life. Listen, Clark, since it is their anniversary, I think I could do you one better than the reservations.
What do you have in mind?
Oh, if you'll excuse me a minute to make a few calls, I'll explain.
Clark! I don't suppose you have any idea why there's a helicopter parked in our front yard, do you?
Lex is gonna take you to Metropolis, so you can take Mom to dinner.
Oh, so this was your idea, was it?
Actually, it was Clark's. I just offered to provide the transportation.
Look, I don't know how things work in your house, but around here we think it's important to respect other people's privacy.
Dad.
It's all right, Clark. Mr. Kent, since the day I moved to Smallville, I've done nothing but try to be a friend to you. And in return, you do nothing but lecture me with sanctimonious platitudes. I'm done listening to them.
Dad, that was not fair.
Everything was just fine in this family until we let the Luthors into our lives.
That wasn't Lex's fault.
Hey, I appreciate your concern, but it is not your responsibility to fix everything.
Lex, where are you going?
Find Morgan Edge and prove I'm not crazy.
Lex.
You're either with me or against me, Clark. Choose right now.
Clark,